AtmosFX just released their newest decoration, Halloween Host. And I've got the demo and review coming up. Hey everyone, it's Zach with Toil and Troubles DIY, and in this episode I'm going to be doing a demo and review of AtmosFX's latest digital decoration, Halloween Hosts. This brand new decoration from AtmosFX features 3 new characters, including a Brooding Butler, a Fortune Teller, and a Ghost Bride. Based on the previews on the AtmosFX website, it doesn't look like this particular decoration features any sort of background, so I'm thinking it's going to be best suited for the 3DFX form and the Hollusion fabric. I've got my Hollusion scrim set up behind me, so I'll show you how everything's set up, and then we can go into the demo. Alright, I've got the Aaxa M7 sitting on a tripod, and that's going to be projecting onto the AtmosFX Hollusion fabric inside of my scrim that I've built. Alright, let's jump into the demo.
Greetings, and a warm welcome to our macabre manor. The Lord and Lady of the house are most honored to have you as their captive, waiting guests. You're offered full access to the amenities of their manor and free reign of the grounds. Do not be offended if the Lord and Lady are unable to provide audience right away. Their apparitions, attentions, are required by numerous responsibilities. We have prepared a special suite just for you, the Brooding Suite. The previous family had a smashing good time here. There are a few quirks about the suite that I am compelled to share, as to ensure your stay is pleasant for all. There is a locked closet within the suite. You may hear sounds from within. The occasional guest, pest, escapes our many traps. Likely just a rat. Do not be alarmed. There is a portrait of a beautiful woman of the fireplace. Her eyes may look strikingly real and seem to follow you around the room. It is an artifice created by the skilled artist and nothing more. If you see the semblance of twin children floating in a suite, pay it no heed. It is merely an illusion, a mirage effect created by the passing in the stained glass window. The boy and girl are not real and are perfectly harmful, harmless. Some have commented the grand bed seems a bit coffin-like. Though it is a tad firm, you have my assurance the bed is to die for. In fact, you shall most certainly sleep like the dead during your stay. Now then, it gives me great pleasure to inform you about the manor itself. The Lord and Lady are very proud of their library. They've curated a most delightful collection of devilishly spellbinding works that will leave quite the impression upon your soul. Afternoon tea is served at 3:30 sharp. We brew a local blend and the ingredients are collected by our gardener. The tea is best drunk while it is still potent and fresh. After tea time, do not be alarmed to find yourself quite sleepy and in need of a long nap. It is a most restorative concoction. You simply must visit the stone garden for some fresh air. It would be a grave mistake to miss that part of the grounds. Many of our ghosts, guests, enjoyed it so much that they've never left. I'll have her escort you to a special level of the manor, the basement, with all sorts of curious toys and games to play with. Wouldn't that be an adventure? Mortimer will take your bags and show you to your suite. Have a most delightful stay. We are eternally grateful for your patronage. And should you need anything, just scream. You there? Why are you here? Are you not aware of what night it is? Of the dangers that, for lack of a better word, live here? This place, of all places, is off limits to mortals such as you. For the safety of your very soul, depart the same way you came. Begone now! Begone! Still here? Why have you not left? Did you not comprehend my warning? Did I not speak clearly? This is most regrettable. I have much to do this night. So many spirits walk these grounds on this hallowed eve. I will not be responsible for your well-being. Heed my words. You do not know the risk you take. Now away with you, before it is too late. Is this bravado, bravery, or pure foolishness? Why do you tempt fate this way? I cannot protect you much longer. I beg of you, leave once and for all. Leave this place while you still can. While you still walk. While you still breathe. I'm not able to keep them at bay much longer. They will come. They will feed. Away. Away, I say. No, the end is nigh. Turn back now, before it is too late. Alas, you have dawdled too long. Your time has run out. They are here at last, and your journey to the netherworld begins. I expect that I shall see you again next Halloween, when your spirit returns to haunt this forsaken place. Until then, farewell, my brave and foolish friend. Welcome to our haunted house on this most special of occasions. There are several rules to adhere to during your visit with us. Obey them, and you shall reap the sweet rewards. Disobey, and you shall Those who wander do not return. There are things out there with a sweet tooth for a different sort of treat. Second, you must be wearing a disguise. The spirits that roam freely on this night may not recognize you in such attire. Trust me when I say you do not want to attract the attention of these dark creatures. Third, those looking to acquire a treat must knock politely on the front door. Once or twice should suffice. When the door opens, speak the magic phrase. You know the one. Trick or treat. If your greeting is deemed worthy, you will indeed be provided a treat. A trick may follow, not fall behind. Fourth, be sure to take only one treat. Taking more than your share would be frowned upon. Fifth, do not forget to thank the generous host who offers you such a treat. Not to do so would be impolite, and we do not tolerate rudeness. Sixth, the playing of tricks is not welcome here, unless, of course, that trick happens to be on you. But an unwanted trick shall invite unwanted bad luck upon yourself. So, tread carefully. And finally, to depart our haunted house safely, please follow the designated path back the way you came. Again, I strongly advise that you do not stray off the path. It would be most unwise. Enjoy your time here and have a happy and most memorable Halloween.
Welcome, friend. Wait, do not tell me why you are here. You wish to know if your road will lead to prosperity. Yes, I can sense your every thought. The madam is wise beyond her young-ish years. My cards can reveal what may occur, though it is reliant on how well the cards are read. I am an expert at deciphering their mystery. Shall we begin? First, you must concentrate deeply and fill your head with only the purest of thoughts. A little purer, please. The cards shall tune themselves to your energy. Okay, enough. The cards have been set. This is the Eight of Cups. It foretells a great disappointment. Most curious. Seven of Swords. An unfortunate card, to be sure. I foresee a betrayal most foul in your future. Perhaps the next card will prove more favorable. Oh dear. I shudder to even tell you what this card foretells. Perhaps we should just end your reading here, before things get any worse. Continue on your journey, but tread most carefully. The fates have it out for you tonight. Be gone with you now. I have other futures to behold. I only pray they are more fortunate than yours. Gather round, my curious comrades. Gather round. There's no time for delay. Clasp hands. Remember, do not attempt to communicate with the spirits directly. I am your medium, and only through me shall we commune with the dead. Let the seance begin. Stroke of midnight. Serpent spell, gleam of moonlight, show and tell, spiders weaving, raven shriek, to the living, let the dead now speak. Spirits, can you hear me? We wish to speak with you. Give us a sign that you are near. Spirits, I beseech you, if you can hear me, knock 3 times. Ah, they are here. The spirits deem you worthy and have joined us. Oh, wise spirits, we have many questions. These mortals have gathered here to seek your guidance. Can you tell us what their futures hold? Not once for yes, twice for no. Aha, you see? Madame Zolta told you the spirits would comply. Great spirits. What sort of destiny awaits these brave souls? Will it bring them great wealth and prosperity? Oh, well, that's too bad. But money isn't everything. Perhaps instead they will find true love. So far it's not looking so good for you. Please, spirits, do you have any happy news to share that will ease their troubled minds? Please, spirits, no need to be rude. Come now, spirits, behave yourselves. I command you to cease. I command you to...
Foolish mortals, heed our warning, or face your doom. On this night of the dead, you must respect the rules. For if you do not, you shall be cursed forevermore. First, you shall wear a costume that honors the spirits. Second, you shall make an offering of candy to all those who darken your door. Third, you shall keep a jack-o'-lantern alight to repel any evil spirits who would otherwise seek to haunt your home. And last, you shall respect the dead.
do otherwise would be folly. Farewell. Hello and welcome to my domicile. You have come to get a better understanding of your journey, yes? Of course you did. I knew the answer before I asked. I know all. Are you certain you want to see what the card shall reveal? The path may not lead where you wish to go. You must be prepared for the worst, if that is what the fates decide. Brave, that is good. You will need to be brave. Now, concentrate, and in your thoughts, ask for enlightenment from the spirits while I shuffle the tarot cards. Good. Let us begin. This is the moon. With it comes deception and trickery, not the favorable start. This is the Four of Pentacles. It represents greed. Do you still wish to proceed? This is your final card. It is the Tower, and it means downfall and an unexpected event. I have divined the meaning of the cards. You intend to play a trick on a neighbor's house, and your greed will entice you to take far too much candy. But at the end of your journey, all your ill-begotten loot shall be spirited away by vengeful spectres intent on teaching you a lesson. Yet it is not too late to change this outcome. Think upon this before you venture forth. Now, go. There are others who require my clairvoyance. Greetings. Ah, don't be shy. Come closer. You wish for me to shed light on your path? No. Yes, of course you do. There are no secrets you can hide from Madame Zota. But are you ready to see what the card shall foretell? It is possible your tale will not unfold the way you hope. Still here. Good. We proceed. Now, focus only on positive thoughts in your mind while I shuffle the cards. This is most essential. Now, let us begin. This is justice. It reveals virtue, honor, and harmony. This is the Three of Wands. It harkens good partnership and success. Good tidings for This is your third and final card. It is the Ace of Swords, and with it comes victory. The cards tell me that you will have a most pleasant time on your journey. You shall gather your favorite treats, and you will share the bounty with your friends and family. All will be very happy indeed. Enjoy your good fortune. But away with you now. I have other souls in need of my divinations.
Hello, stranger. Have you come forth to offer yourself as a potential suitor? Is it your desire we be soulmates? I dare say you are a brave and bold one, not to mention beautiful. How much dost thou love me? Let me count the ways. Thou loves me to the depths of the ocean and would drown for my affection. Thou loves me to the heights of the highest peak and would leap upon my direction. Thou loves me till the end, to your last gasping breath, and I, in return, will love you to death. On to the important matter. Let's see what gift you have brought me. Wait, let me guess. Is it an emerald bracelet? No. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm afraid that's strike one. Have you brought me a ruby necklace? No. Well, that's strike two. You are running out of chances to win my heart. Did you bring me a diamond engagement ring? No. No. Well, that won't do at all. Oh, I'm afraid it's strike three for you. No. Wait. Please don't go. There's something you have that I desire more than jewelry. Something much more precious. What is it, you ask? Come closer, and I'll whisper it in your ear like a sweet nothing. I desire
Your soul.
you're so silly. Dum, 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 dum. Come, my sweet. It's nearly time. You don't want to miss our wedding ceremony, do you? You look a shamble, and you smell as if you haven't showered in a week. And your clothes are tattered and wrinkled. Well, never mind. Too late now. The ceremony is about to begin. Your money, our love, can't wait any longer. Here comes the bride. Down, down, da, down. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness this man and all he owns wed yours truly. My dearest darling, you shall be the next of my many husbands, and I shall be your devoted widow. Why, you will honor me. You will cherish me. You will love me. And you will obey me. Do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife, now and forevermore? For richer, much richer, in your sickness and in my good health, in your frequent sorrows and in my immortal happiness, for as long as one of us shall live, until death do you part. You do. You do. Greetings, dear visitors. Apologies for the untidiness of my surroundings. I haven't had a chance to clean. I've been in mourning, you see. I presume you are here to ask me about the passing of my husband. Husbands. I certainly had nothing to do with their untimely demise. Pure coincidence that they all had a premature passing. A series of unfortunate events, you see. But if you must know the nitty-gritty, There was Albert, who accidentally took an arrow in the eye. And Bartholomew, that old ham, he was brained by an ill-tempered hog in our pigsty. Calvin had the appetite of a horse, and choked on a particularly meaty mince pie. Poor Derek had a shaving mishap, and his blood went all dry. Food poisoning was the cause of gluttonous Edward's demise, and silly old Frank got himself strangled around his own necktie. Gareth liked to party and drink too much whiskey and rye, and Harold became mummified from the lack of a water supply. Ian perished from hypothermia, oddly in July, and James tripped down the stairs of Ardenal. Oopsie. Carl hemorrhaged out from a stray bullet to his thigh, and it was a freak tidal wave that made Larry go bye-bye. Sweet, sweet Marcus mistook the sugar he put in his tea. It was actually lime. Nicholas lost a tavern fight to some gorgeous guy. And wild Oscar, he fell off a cliff while we were hiking in Uruguay. A large rock fell on Peter. Poor Peter. Son. Russell mysteriously went mad and thought he could fly. Stephen, oh my, he had a gambling debt he could not rectify. And it was a medical mystery with Thomas. Somehow his organs did ossify. Tragically, Ulysses had a heart that went awry. Victor drowned in a fountain while we visited Versailles. Willem got picked to death in our garden by a murder of hungry magpies. Xavier fell into a pit whilst trying to net a rare and beautiful butterfly. Yakov, my dear comrade, was terminated after an anonymous tip of being a spy. And Zachary, I'm mortified to admit I forgot how he died. Now I'm left all alone, yearning to walk down that aisle just one more time. You wouldn't happen to be unmarried, would you?
So AtmosFX has labeled this decoration as their most ambitious to date, and after watching all of the scenes, it's really clear to see why. So before watching everything, I thought that my favorite decoration was going to be the fortune teller, but after watching all the scenes, I think the Brooding Butler might have been my favorite. I definitely see this one being a great addition to Macabre Manor, as well as being a great decoration to welcome trick-or-treaters to your haunted house. As it stands right now, I definitely think I'm going to be able to incorporate the Brooding Butler into my existing display. But don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the fortune teller. So much so that I'm considering turning my carport into a fortune teller booth just to throw her in there Halloween night. I think adults and kids alike are going to be absolutely captivated by the fortune teller's tarot card readings, especially the scenes that involve trick-or-treating. So last but not least, let's talk about the Ghost Bride. So I didn't find that the Ghost Bride was my absolute favorite character that AtmosFX has ever created, but if you are running some sort of Haunted Mansion display, I could definitely see her playing a nice role in that, because from the looks of it, that's where that character's inspiration came from. So all in all, I absolutely loved Halloween Hosts. I definitely think AtmosFX did a fantastic job creating these brand new characters. With each character featuring several startle scares and multiple long-form stories for a combined 45 minutes worth of original content, I definitely think the amount of effort and attention to detail that went into creating each of these characters is unparalleled and not something that we've seen before from AtmosFX. So because of the long-form nature of each of these decorations, AtmosFX did have to make a pretty tough decision in regards to how they price them. This decision by AtmosFX is making some waves in the digital decorating community, but I completely understand why they did this. So instead of making one purchase and getting all the display modes, you are now forced to choose between purchasing the window, Hollusion, and wall, or the TV and monitor, or the 3DFX form, or the decorating disc. So figuring out which display mode you want and just purchasing one of them is going to cost $59, but if you do want to purchase all 4 display modes, after the savings that AtmosFX is going to apply to your cart, you will be able to get them for $176. Now I understand why some people would be upset because they want that flexibility and be able to choose the display modes after they download everything, but for most haunters like myself, you'll already have a really good idea of which display mode you want to download, and you won't have to waste all that extra space on your computer with display modes that you're not going to use. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this review. If you want to purchase Halloween Host yourself, I'll leave a link in the description below. I hope you found value in this review, and if you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. As always, I'm Zach with Toil and Troubles DIY, and until next time, go make your own magic.